And then, again, just being the high level that they are, I usually don't have any issues.
And I did see in your the lesson plan that you do have some like class sharing and like working together. So I could see how you're saying that having them partnered up, they can kind of get feedback from other, what do you think? So I think that's great.
Right.
So now, as far as the background of the students, because it's a financial algebra class, where are your students coming from as far as what was their previous math?
Most of them, it's a range. Some are coming from Math 2 and some are coming from Pre-Calculus Honors.
Okay.
So we have a wide range of students where they're coming from. And so that makes it a little challenging.
Yeah.
But again, I try to pair them up with
Yes.
my higher levels with my lower levels so they can help them and kind of speed them along a little bit.
That's smart. I was going to say, how do you address those ones that are really advanced and just kind of like, bored? Or,
yeah, I try to use them as tutors.
That's smart.
Yeah, I try to use like, hey, your partner could use some help. Maybe you could.
That's smart.
Give them some tips.
Yeah. No, that's really
they
great.
always figure out shortcuts and everything.
Yes.
So if they can explain those shortcuts to their neighbor, I'm all for that, but I don't explain the shortcuts to the class.
Okay. All right. Do they ever like ask those students who are advanced, like, hey, I've done it this way, can I?
Yeah.
Or what? Yeah.
Yeah. And so when they do, we'll address that as a class.
Okay.
But I always tell them why I don't show them that way.
Right. Which is just to avoid confusion. Okay.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. So let's talk about the lesson. Right. So the lesson plan is what's going to be covered?
We're talking about discounts.
Okay.
Why it's in, how to calculate a discount, how to calculate the final price after a discount, including sales tax and successive discounts when there's more than one discount being taken.
Got it. Okay, so that is the goal. They should be able to calculate a discount, calculate more than one discount, and then calculate a total price after.
Yep,
okay.
With sales tax.
With sales tax. And so, since this lesson is just on discounts, the prior lesson
was sales tax.
Got it.
So yes, so they're bringing to the table their knowledge of how to calculate sales tax.
Got it. Okay, and then also, since they're dealing with money, I'm assuming they know how, like with and percents, we've got a lot of other things that they need to know how to deal with too. So before even sales tax, what were some of the lessons that you taught before?
We did some converting. We did
converting
decimals to percents to decimals. We did just how to calculate, add, subtract, multiply, divide, or with decimals. So we had a whole unit on decimals just to bring all that knowledge back up to the surface.
I was going to say, because these are seniors, so at some point they've had this. Hopefully,
rounding, like how to round to two places, because money is two places. Nobody says $12.5.
Right.
So it's $12.50.
Yes, so good, so smart. And most of the kids, do they remember, and they're like,
a minute, like, it's been a long time.
Yes. Okay. And then so how do you like confirm or check that in their knowledge as far as with that did you have an assessment? And
we had a unit a quiz on decimals.
Okay.
So
gotcha. Yeah, I hope so. So then what do you feel is the most challenging for you as a teacher in this lesson?
Just making sure more of the relevance. We know that